Hello, y'all. Welcome to part 5 of my Malta playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, Kaiserredux. In part 4, we invaded Iran, the Socialist Republic of Iran, and made it into a puppet of the Kingdom of Jerusalem, which is what Malta transformed into back in, I would say, part 3. We also intervened in the Second American Civil War, and right now we are fighting the CSA. We're also at war with the American Union State. And the reason we're fighting the Combined Syndicates of America here is so that we can push our way into New England and into Canada, who is the leader of the Entente faction, which we have been at war with for some time. So we're hoping to advance into Canada and have a decisive victory after pushing out of Pennsylvania. And we have a research slot available. Let's do infantry anti-tank 1, get that done. Move past this enemy militia group here. And we also need to move the small Kingdom of Jerusalem Air Force out of the Middle East and put it in the USA. Can I do that? No, I don't have enough intel. Never mind. They won't let us do that. We're getting military access from the USA. And they aren't going to let us use their airports, their air bases, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. You can unlock a new air doctrine. Let's do Fighter Ace Initiative. Our Air Force at this time just basically consists of aircraft we have gotten from defeating other countries, which like Greece, the Ottomans, Turkey, Egypt, and all of the Cairo Axis. We got tons of planes from them, and the bad part is we can't really replace what we lose, so we got to be very careful with how we use our Air Force. And can we break through here, please? Just go this direction. Use some cav. Use this Hungarian cavalry unit. Hungary is a puppet of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. We got it back in our Malta days. They rebelled from Austria, so we had to help Austria fight Malta. And it looks like speaking on a different topic, the Pacific States of America are advancing more into Pennsylvania, as well as the southern United States, and also the United States of America, which is the CSA. Can we just break through, please? We don't even want to defeat you. We just want to... The American Union State capitulated. Okay. Fall of New Orleans. I do have conquer... Just pass constantly. I just want to hit done. I'll just hit done. I don't need oil or fuel from these guys anyway. Actually, could use this. Yes, that could work. I don't know. We have player-led peace conferences on. That setting is on, just so we can get this over with. And I'm going to have to do this for a little bit. Just grab this land here. It's unfortunate with player-led peace conferences, you basically dictate the entire peace conference, and other countries are sadly not able to make puppets, but that's just how it works. Maybe one day there would be like a... I don't know, I would like to have at least other countries have some input on the peace conferences, but it is what it is. And we gotta keep passing here. I don't really need anything else besides what I have. Let's just grab all this and hit done. And we took 9 states from that deal. Maybe that was a mistake, I don't know. It's going to be invaded by Canada immediately. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it may get invaded by Canada. There is a possibility that will happen. And the CSA is proving pretty difficult to dislodge, unfortunately for us. And can we get military access from the Pacific States of America? Yes. Good. Now let's send an army over here into the Pacific States, this line in Canada here, and have the 8th Army advance into the Kingdom of Canada through this new front line that will be created. I don't care if the borders look pretty or not, I just need a victory here. And we got we got military access from the Pacific States of North America, and they're going to let us pass through and continue on our merry way to to crusade to Kingdom of Canada. And let's redo the front lines here. Redo these lines, please. Make them prettier. Just focus on the CSA. All you gotta do. Push forward into Hartford, which is in New England. Just pierce through the enemy lines with enough time. Let's also send Army 6 into Canada. Send them to the USA. And it looks like the... Who's that advancing? It's Canada. Right. So Canada is advancing into the territory we captured. Unfortunately, at least we have the entirety of the 1st Army moving up there. Can we just break through the enemy lines? That's all I gotta do. It's easier said than done, I guess. And let's keep moving some troops up here. We gotta hold North Dakota and Minnesota. That is the plan. Oh no, that's not the right plan. What are you guys doing? You're going to be too wide. Too wide indeed. Get rid of all orders. Okay, this is way too big of a line. Way too big. Move the 8th Army up here. Also, the 1st Army is already present here, so I guess we'll just use them since they're in this area, even though I assigned them this order by accident. Move them up here, and they'll advance there. Just try to push in all of Canada, then use the remaining parts of the Army Group 1 to push into whatever is held by the CSA in New England. Just take New York City, hopefully, and just advance. There we go. Move the 6th Army somewhere. A lot of our military is just puppet divisions, and by that I mean they're just divisions from the subjects of the Kingdom of Jerusalem, so in terms of fighting capabilities, it's a pretty mixed bag. And we're pushing more on the CSA front. Just gotta advance here. The CSA is not making this easy. I don't even have to fight them. I want to have to just get through their land. And we're confronting the Canadians now. Just move up north. I don't think the Canadians have many troops here because at this time the Entente is involved heavily, I am led to believe, in a war. Well, they're helping out the Dominion of Delhi, who is a member of the Entente, helping them out fight the Bactrian Commune, as well as Hyderabad, which is... Were they always that big? I know there was a princely federation, but I didn't... Hyderabad, oh wow, they're huge. That is massive. I'm not sure if they always get that big, but in this case they are. Keep advancing here, break through the enemy lines. We have a bunch of Italian divisions here, which is, I would say, one of the most well-equipped puppets we have of all of the Kingdom of Jerusalem's subjects. And we have a military factory now, use that for guns. Keep pushing into Canada, carve their country in half. That's all we gotta do. Just carve Canada in half and go on the offensive. Where's the 6th Army at? They're still making their way around. The 7th Army is not really doing too much. I guess send them over here to this front line and have them push north. Yeah, then that would work. Get that done, though. There comes the 7th Army. They're going to be moving from the DC area, I guess. Well, the East Coast. And they'll make their way up to the front lines. Good. And the 8th Army needs some orders, so I guess they'll also go help fight Canada where they're at. Yeah, I think that's the best thing for them. Just overwhelm Canada with numbers. That is the plan here. And I think we captured an air force, an air base. I mean, we got an air base in the peace deal with the American Union State, who still exists, by the way. I mean, yeah, I didn't annex everything. It's sort of awkward for Pacific states of North America. Huey Long got his second chance, I guess. He has no divisions anymore, though. And in our focus tree, we have a focus we can do. Let's do National Air Force, get that done. And we're moving way too many divisions off the front lines. Order restored in the Kingdom of Egypt. I don't think we had any divisions from their country anyway. Advance up north, please. Break through the enemy lines. Be more aggressive. Be very aggressive. And also have the 7th Army be hyper-aggressive as well. Just aggressively execute battle plans in the hopes of overwhelming Canadian defense in, I guess, what could be called Central Canada. We got to take Saskatchewan as well as Manitoba. How are we doing here? We got to move the front lines. These are terrible front lines. Like, wow, that is awful. What are you guys doing? That is awful. Fix your lines. Fix them. That's ugly. Very ugly. Very, very ugly. Push, please. Go forward. And the reason why earlier in that peace conference, I'm not sure if I said it or not, I didn't want to make the American Union stay my puppet outright, is because if I did, I feel that eventually the Pacific States of America would justify on them and they would get attacked by them, and we have to fight all the other countries in the Second American Civil War, and I just want to get this war with the Entente over with. And let's get some garrison support from the Crusader Kingdom of Egypt, led by Henry d'Orléans. Also get some garrison support from the County of Edessa, all of our Crusader state subjects. Thank you for helping the Kingdom of Jerusalem, everybody. And also from the Imperium Romanum, they say no, actually, to garrison support. Also get some garrison support from Persia, since they have manpower we can use now. Thank you. And that's good enough. I hope Persia doesn't get attacked by Russia. There is a possibility that could happen. Even if we get done with Canada, I don't want to have to worry about a possible war with Russia. Well, Eurasian Union, actually. And they have their own big faction. They have the Commonwealth of Nations. Fortunately for us, they're busy fighting the Mongolian People's Khanate at this time, which is going to soon lose a war, I think. Yeah, it doesn't look too good for them. But at this time, they're at least busy with them. And it looks like since some order was restored in one of our puppet states, we got to get some new divisions around here. Send these guys up to the 6th Army, who isn't really doing too much. Follow Beijing. And those units were at sea of the 6th Army. I think they were used in the invasion of Iran. Have them advance into western Canada here. Get that done. We're just trying to overwhelm Canada with numbers. And is Ottawa fallen? Oh no, that was the capital. That's the capital of the Dominion of Alaska. We should probably invade them while we're up here too. Send one army to handle that. If we just break through, that would be great. We're running into some more issues here. Unfortunately, move these tanks. Move the tanks up north. Smash through the Canadian lines. Go around there. And how are these guys staying alive? My goodness, this is frustrating. Come on. We just want to push you back. I wish I could just have a naval invasion, but I can't. It's not that simple. They have so many ships there. It's absurd. Absolutely absurd. If we can just stretch out the enemy lines, I don't care. Take Calgary. We can take Vancouver pretty soon, I think. And I guess we'll have the 6th Army. Let's have them actually have them advance into Western Canada, Eastern Canada, and march on Ottawa and Montreal and Quebec, if they can ever arrive in North America. And it looks like our hopes of opening up a front opening up a way to New England through the CSA is not going to happen unless we get to a peace conference with them. Can we just break through? What is the deal? We have no manpower. What am I thinking? Go to all adult serve. We got to deal with resistance. This is brutal. And we're having to call in garrison support, all sorts of stuff like that. Support weapons. Was just finished researching. Let's get maybe night vision. Okay, that's way too advanced. We don't need night vision in 1941. Get Engineer Company 3. Do that instead. That's more probably relevant at this time. Easier to research also. And we took Calgary. Now we just need to take Vancouver. And it looks like the Canadians are reinforcing their lines in the area we're in. Oh well. Let's just go ahead and move these guys back of Army Group 1 and focus entirely on the push here through the land we got from the American Union state. That seems like the best call. And it looks like there's some Polish divisions in our territory for some reason. I mean, they are a subject. The Polish state does serve the Kingdom of Jerusalem, but they're hanging out in South Dakota for some reason. Maybe, yeah, they're just there. They're doing something. And can we take Vancouver, please? We've encountered more resistance than expected. I mean, it's only like a militia group, but we only have We really have militia and infantry, that's about it. Also some armored contingents, armored units, but they're just kind of maybe not too great. And can we use... actually, never mind. But let's at least set this operation. Puerto Rico got annexed by New England. Wow, that's pretty brutal. And yeah. New England, Puerto Rico. I mean, I imagine they'll make it into a country, but who knows. We lost a naval battle. Some submarines sunk some of our ships carrying soldiers. Oh well. Not sure if that was an entire division or what, but it is what it is. National Air Force has been researched. Can we build railway? Well, we have no factories. Oh my goodness. Why are you going there? Take Vancouver. I don't care what you do. Take Vancouver. Capture all of British Columbia for Jerusalem. And go through Manitoba to get to the enemy lines. We're pushing with everything we got. We just don't have manpower. Occupying the American Union state is expensive. Kansas. I don't know why I even took half these places. They don't serve much of a purpose for us. I mean, eventually maybe their factories could come more online, but we got to deal with resistance constantly right now, and it's not really worth it. Can we take Vancouver, please? Just seize Vancouver. All you got to do... let's actually focus. Infantry Equipment 3 has been researched. Good. I can't believe we have no factories whatsoever. We can't get any trade. No trade. I guess we'll do Mechanized 1. We're not ever going to use Mechanized. I don't know. It's brutal. And we do have allies besides our subjects involved in this war. And our main ally is Austria, the Austrian Empire. And at this time, they exist. They're doing something. I'm not really sure what they're doing. I think they will probably intervene in India before they actually help us in North America, where the real battle is. Because I say real battle because even though the Dominion of Delhi, that's a big deal in the Indian subcontinent, we got to beat the Entente by defeating the Kingdom of Canada, who is the leader of the Entente. The Dominion of Delhi is just a member of the faction. And we're not able to pierce through here like we hoped. Oh well, we may be able to actually just overwhelm them. Use force attack, overwhelm them in that part of Canada. It looks like some infantry division's been cut off. Just hold out in Vancouver, please. If we can just secure our positions in western... okay, yeah, they're going to be locked in. Oh well. If we have an air force, I gotta move them over, don't I? Did I already move them? I think I did. Do we have no air force? I mean, we have an air force. We have no air bases. Let's move the entire measly, I don't know, what I will call the borrowed Air Force. Because none of these planes are ours. Well, except for like a 10 fighter air wing, but that's it. Is there even any air base? Okay, yeah, they're not. We have no air bases in the places we took. Why did I not take an air base? I can't even build an air base. Well, that's awkward. Whatever. Just keep driving forward, overwhelm the enemy, smash through their lines, use this Hungarian cavalry to pierce this line here. We just gotta keep moving into Canada to the west, to the east. And have one of these Hungarian divisions do something really gutsy and try to take Toronto, and have another one go for, say, I don't know, go for Toronto, Ottawa. Have another one go for where? Montreal, and send one toward one of these divisions of the 3rd Army, the last of these Hungarian cavalry troops, go toward Quebec City. And that's where we're going with that. We need to rescue those encircled troops outside of Vancouver. I don't see that happening, though. Might as well move some troops up here, though. Do that. How is the 4th Army, the 6th Army doing? Let's give them a front line to fight in the west, because honestly, I think we're covered in the east, because we have an entire army group there. Their goal, order restored, and the Ghassanian Kingdom of Arabia. Okay, can we break through these enemy lines, please? Just break through them, smash through them. Help Polish infantry do something. Also break through all these other divisions. Muscat has capitulated. What happened in Arabia? They came back? Muscat was a country that joined the They joined a country in the Arabian Peninsula who joined the Entente for some reason, and they got destroyed pretty rapidly, but I guess, well, they were forced to surrender pretty quickly, but I suppose they managed to come back temporarily. And let's get some more guns made. Research slot available. Do this. Assembly line production. Also construction 4. And it looks like the Ghassanid Kingdom of Arabia, a Christian Arab state essentially, they've sent a few troops our way. And it seems that apparently the unit we had outside Vancouver was encircled and destroyed. I believe, I want to say it was a Italian militia unit, but I'm not really sure. And we have broken through the enemy lines in northern Ontario. If we can just keep them occupied and busy, we will inevitably march on the Canadians, well, the major Canadian cities. Where's the rest of these divisions? They should all be pushing. Where's this one? They're not in the right place. Where are these guys going then? They're going toward Montreal and Quebec City. Okay, well, let's not change to orders then, actually. Although they may need some reinforcements. Let's distract them, please. We need more units here. Move some more troops to our line, please. And let's cut off Canada even more. Well, we already have, really. Just push back the enemy, and we are starting to reinforce our lines more in the west. Just drive ourselves forward, take Vancouver through some maneuvering, possibly. And we can't overextend too much in the east because our cavalry is looking pretty isolated. Don't go back too much, though. We need the 7th Army to get here faster. Just stay in line, keep pushing, go to Montreal. Just go around them. Or just dig in for now. I don't care what you do. Just dig in and hold on. Take Sudbury for all I care. Just hold your lines. All you gotta do. This army here just has to arrive faster. And we're trying to go on an offensive against some enemy divisions. I think that Hungarian advance is going to be checked. And by checked, I mean they're going to get repelled from the advance on... Yeah, one of those divisions got routed at the withdrawal. Let's take Sudbury, though. Take this area here. The Canadians near in eastern Canada are making it hard, and we've encircled a good portion of New England troops. New English troops are going to be encircled, as well as a group of Canadian Marines. Here's some Lend-Lease from the Iberian Federation. They sent us one convoy. Oh boy. And that is, I think, affecting our supply. We don't have I can't trade nothing. What is the deal? Like, what is my trade? I need to change this. Total mobilization. What is the problem? Why can't we make anything? We put all of our factories on... I don't know. I just gotta get some steel. I have to get steel in some way. We have puppets. Just get it from the puppets. We have... Who do we have? We have... Who can give us steel for free? No one can give us steel. Okay. Oh, there we go. Get steel from... Yeah, steel from the Italians. We'll use their steel. Thank you. Order restored in Persia. That's good. And I think those Hungarian divisions got encircled. Well, that was a gamble that did not pay off. We're still advancing, though. Get closer to Vancouver again. Research slot available. Do screen ships or something. And we should start making a few, a handful of... We need to make convoys. What am I doing? Make convoys. We don't need subs at this point. Just make convoys instead. Okay, it looks like we're running into some problems in the east. Can we finish this encirclement, please? There's so many divisions here for no reason. Like 2 armies. Several armies were just encircling these 8 divisions. Get it over with. These guys need to push. And there was a peace treaty between the German Empire and the Commune of Luxembourg. I think Luxembourg broke away or something. No, they got established because I guess the French took Luxembourg and it broke away from Germany, I guess. And let's keep moving here, keep advancing. Don't stop advancing. Can we get that encirclement done? Please get it over with. And let's have one of the armies of the 3rd Army use force attack. Get that done. And let's call in some more Italian troops from Europe. Call in approximately, what, like 5 divisions? 5 divisions, yeah. Send them all to the 3rd Army. We can't really choose what we got, but it's whatever. We got some infantry. We'll use them. They're going to go aid the forces of Jerusalem. Let's grab one more division. And actually, let's grab 5 more divisions. A few of them will be sent to different units. Take this armored group, give it to the 3rd Army. Take these other divisions, give them to the 6th Army in Western Canada. And their goal is to just push forward. I mean, all these armies groups are to push forward. Their goals are to push forward. They need to have more reinforced units. We are beating out the Canadians with numbers mainly, and that is going in our favor, fortunately. And it looks like we could have a possible encirclement if we can manage it in British Columbia. Get that done. Have this unit try to take this port here. Oh no, don't do that. That's a bad call. Push. Advance. All I gotta do. Keep these guys pinned down. Pin them down. Move here. Capture these areas. Why are we sending up a line? Oh my goodness, forget it. Just advance. Go down toward... Go north, actually. They're going to go into Alaska. Take that capital. Take everything in Alaska. I don't think the Dominion of Alaska has any troops at this time. So just overwhelm them. And let's get the 1st Army... Army Group 1 some new orders. Push here, please. No, that's not right either. That is bad. There was just a huge peace conference. A treaty was signed. Big stuff affecting China, which that happened, and it doesn't really affect us, but that's what has occurred. Some worldly affair that was. And let's get more troops together. I think it was a big battle between Chinese warlords and the Chinese. Let's move all of the Army Group 1 on the lines here and just batter our way through the handful of Canadian divisions that seem to be here now. They don't have many men. Move around them, just encircle them. Get that done, hopefully, and have the entire 1st Army Group advance. Get some more divisions from Jerusalem. Good. Also, let's cancel any more deployment of troops. We need all the manpower to go toward occupation and reinforcement. That would be ideal. And let's check out the borders of China. Okay, Fangtian government is pretty large. Somehow the Mongolian People's Khanate is still holding on. I think Japan got some territory in a war. And it doesn't seem like it was, at least from a glance, it doesn't seem like it was such a huge peace treaty, but that's what happened. And let's see. Okay, never mind. Go back to our push into Canada. How is the... Oh my goodness, the CSA is still alive somehow. And we're advancing into Canada now, or attempting to. We have 1 division trying to advance into Canada. 1 Italian cavalry regiment, is moving into the Dominion of Alaska. And using that port we captured, our subjects are sending less troops. Can we break through here? Smash into Vancouver. Take Vancouver, actually. Just move. Okay, forget this. Never mind. Just break through here, or just keep them busy. I don't care. Do something. Encircle these troops, though, and surround these Canadian divisions. Destroy them before they rout themselves or something like that. Attack here. Attack them. Just encircle them. Come on, get it done. March forward. Take Ottawa. Complete your objectives. That's all I ask. Be more aggressive. Win. We must win for the Kingdom of Jerusalem at this point. Our rival, the Kingdom of Canada, must fall. And let's research armored cars, because why not? We have a research bonus for it, I think. And keep it moving toward Vancouver. Vancouver, we need to take it so badly. Move this division here. Stop what you're doing. Halt the order. Halt. Go here. And push there. Once we take the main cities in the, in the west, hopefully, in the east, I'm hoping that the Canadian resistance in the west will crumble, but we'll see. Just focus on overwhelming. Just got to overwhelm the large amount of New England divisions that seem to be here, and we'll be good. That would be ideal. And do we have an air base yet at this point? We do not, because of course we don't. And I think Romania put some planes in the air base up here. So let's move some units out of, the borrowed Jerusalem Air Force out of the Middle East, out of Baghdad and Joff. move them up here to Western Canada, have them operate and try to establish air supremacy, and we got to take Vancouver. The armies of our country have overwhelmed these Canadian forces, and let's have the stop the push here. Just have one division hold. That cavalry regiment we had trying to advance to Alaska is going to pause their push right now. That's going to take place. Just overwhelm the enemy. Come on. Use numbers. Let's do another focus. Do capital ships. Get that done. I really wish the CSA would fall. That would be great. And my goodness, Vancouver's going to be such a rough battle. I mean, we have numbers to overwhelm these troops once we're done in the east, but just making our way through the east is not working out right now. We just got to take advantage of this gap we're getting through, well, we're entering into through Quebec. That is a goal for us right now. Can you just take advantage of that gap? What are you doing? There's so many artillery divisions too. I don't know why the New Englanders keep making artillery divisions. It's weird. I mean, I guess it's all they have. It's a little odd, but I guess it's what they're manufacturing. The Hartsbayern 4 AI does some odd things, I will say that. And what is this here? These are some troops from... Who are they? The legation cities are here to defend Vancouver. Wow, well, they're outside of Vancouver, really. But they are there. And can we attack here? No. This... Great. Whatever. How are we doing here? Overwhelm this singular division. Come on, we need to exploit this advance. I think we got driven off earlier. Don't lose ground this time. My goodness, I wish the CSA would fall. How are they still alive? My goodness gracious. I guess it's because they have all their divisions defending such, I don't know, just defending such close. It's such a small front line. The PSA and the Federalists can't really take advantage of their numbers. Keep pushing, please. Don't stop pushing. Advance forward. Have a cavalry division attempt the impossible again, or no, forget that. That ain't going to work. That is not going to work. Have this unit move up here, though. Get that done. And Vancouver is still holding, but is crumbling gradually. I think. We just got to win. That's all we got to do. How are we doing with occupation? It is going best to be expected. The Dominion of Alaska mounted an assault on Juneau, which we took from them, but they failed. Research slot available. Recon Company 2. We'll do that. And we are getting so close. It feels like we're so close to defeating the Canadians, but our supply issues are just killing us. We have to get that steel, though. We need the steel for our army. It is just brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. My goodness. If we never had to fight the Entente, this would have been over ages ago. I personally blame this entire conflict on the desert France down here. They were in North Africa and West Africa. They were a member of the Entente. They were led by Napoleon VI, and he wanted Italy so badly, so he declared war on Italy. And that's why we're fighting the Entente. It's for a country that no longer even exists. And we gotta push here, please. Advance. Take this one infantry division out. My goodness. I really wish my divisions had more consistent fighting. I mean, fighting. I wish they were stronger, but we have to rely on the divisions of our subjects so much. We have, just to remind everyone, we have 4 research slots, which is pretty good. That's pretty decent in Hartsbayern 4. But we have to deal with a brutal maximum supported divisions debuff because we just have so many divisions in the field, but we have to do that because we have no real factories per se. I mean, we have factories, but we can't maintain a massive fighting force like we have been. We have 11 factories, military factories, 7 dockyards, and then we have a wonderful 8 civilian factories, which is terrible. And they're all being used for stuff like trade and things like that. Can we advance up here, please? What do you got? You're being routed. Terrific. Why is this so brutal? Why can't you just fall, CSA? I would have just loved to gone through the eastern seaboard, Newfoundland, have a naval invasion, all that fun stuff on the east coast, but that never happened. And this is just going so slowly now. It's a slog. We are winning, though, just with sheer weight of numbers. Do they even have manpower at this point? They have plenty of manpower. That is awful for us to know about. Great. And what is this army doing here? Give one of these divisions to the 8th Army, who is not doing anything at this time. I mean, they are at least fresh troops. Have them launch some attack in the west, I guess. Move toward Montreal, Ottawa, and Toronto. That's what the 8th Army is going to seek to achieve. And I'm sure they'll just add to the whole big supply issue we have in what is northern, at this point, northern Ontario. We have so many divisions here. I know I'm just stacking way too many divisions in this area, but it's what I have to do in order to advance. I could possibly, I don't know. I just use weighted numbers because our divisions individually on a fighting level are just questionable at best. So we got to rely on these units. Hopefully the 8th Army, with their high amount of organization and fighting capability, well, with their equipment and organization, they'll be able to advance. Can you take this area here, please? Focus the bulk. Okay, focus the entire 6th Army on advancing into Vancouver, please. I gave them no offensive line order, but that's going to change now. Get that set up. Drive on Vancouver and Victoria. That's all you have to do. Take that place, fight the enemy troops here, and just grind them down. I don't care. And it looks like we have some counterattacks, and this entire force here has been routed by a couple of artillery divisions. Great. Can we advance here? No, we can't. We're being held back on this tiny, measly little front, which is pain. My goodness, how is the CSA still alive? Oh, this is also irritating. Also very irritating. We could defeat Canada. I know we can if we just keep sticking it out and fighting, but it's just, the issue is supply. Well, not supply, but just how our units are performing here. We have no other way to fight them. We have no naval access to the eastern seaboard. We have no naval access to Newfoundland Sea, and we have no chance of getting naval supremacy in the Labrador Sea, which all these places are critical for a possible naval invasion of Western Canada. Add to that, our Navy is 6 submarines that are out of date at this point. They were made for 1936. It is 1942. Their tech is outdated. We have allies in the form of the Austrian Empire and the Italians who do have, let me see here, relatively decent navies, but the bad news is they don't use them to help us at all. They just exist. They go around the Indian Ocean, I think. They don't do anything else. Like Austrian Empire and Italy combined, they could probably get us what we need in order to move into Canada through a different route. Well, a different route, but it's not going to happen because they're not actually doing anything with their naval forces. So here we are, slogging it out in the 20th of March, well, March 1942, in Canada with a bunch of divisions from like 10 different countries, which are occasionally getting routed by very small contingents of Canadian forces, which is brutal for the record. Like, this is terrible. Come on. I think I may just disband some of these divisions. They're just doing awful. It is terrible performance here. Like, this whole army is having problems at this point. I gotta do something with this. I just gotta send one of these troops back. Put one army here at this point. This is just ridiculous. First Army can't advance. Let's just keep the, I don't know what to do. Get rid of this order. What can we do here? Get rid of this order. Have only the, who can we put here? Who would be ideal for the situation? Who has the best troops? Let's just put the 3rd Army here. And their goal is to move into Canada, not, oh my goodness. Move into Canada. I wish the CSA would also fall because that would open up our advance as well. That would open up a new front, but it's not going to occur just yet. And move the remaining group of divisions we have here to this area, into the CSA lines. Actually, we could take advantage of this down here. That is opening, I will say that. Take advantage of that and advance into the CSA and into Canada through that line that's just been created by the Pacific States of America and Pennsylvania. Our little hope of winning this war may have been found in the forces of the PSA somehow. That's just how things work out. 7th Army, what are you doing? You exist. Okay, lovely. You can also help advance into Canada. Just be on this border down here, move into Canada, well, New England, and just overwhelm anything you see. Take Hartford, take everything, and just push forward. At the very least, even if the 3rd Army gets pushed back, there'll be I'd say a decent distraction for the Canadians and the New Englanders. And how we're doing on the Eastern Front. I mean Western Front. It's something. That's all I can say. It exists. We can't defeat these divisions here. There's even a division here from the Dominion of Delhi. Don't you guys have bigger issues to deal with? Like, your country is just about... Of course, the Austrians launched a naval invasion onto Italy. That is what they prioritize instead of helping us defeat Canada. They do that. They do that. Great. And can we invade? I don't want to invade anyone else, actually. I just want to beat Canada as the Kingdom of Jerusalem. I never thought on the Hearts of Iron format I would invade Canada as the Kingdom of Jerusalem. It's just such a weird sentence. And can we advance here, please? Break through. Oh, they're not at war with them. That makes it awkward. Okay, that's not going to work out, actually. Because they're not at war with them. We need to actually have the CSA to be defeated in a peace conference. And like with we'll have to get the CSA in a peace conference. And like with the American Union, they would probably just take every piece of land they have that connects with Canada, and that's it, which will leave some very awkward borders in Kentucky and Illinois and southern Indiana and all that, but we'll deal with that if we have to. That is what we'll do. Yes. And these guys cannot get repositioned faster, can't they? They cannot. And we have slowly but surely closed the enemy lines in Canada, well, in the western part of Canada. Let's get the 1st Army to get repositioned here. Push, please. Push. Move on Vancouver, all you gotta do. Move them there. Not these guys, though, they stay where they are. Don't leave. Okay, good. The Alaskans are making sure the 10th Italian Regiment of Cavalry stays in place. Thank you, Alaska. And it looks like the Army Group 1 is struggling to get in their new positions. And it also seems like the Federalists are going to get taken out by, well, never mind, they're going to get defeated by the PSA any day now, I think. I think that's fair to say. And we cannot advance on the CSA. They are just so brutal to fight. That is terrible. That is such a problem. I really have no clue how to get into Western Canada, Eastern Canada. We wanted to go after the CSA and defeat them, but they're clearly just turtling so hard, turtling as in they're just bunkered down in Pennsylvania, and it's such a hard place to break through. We have an air base. It doesn't have enough range, though, and we can't use any air bases of the place we're getting military access from, which is a pain. How much air do they have? They have... I don't know, we could possibly counter that. At least we have some Romanian air support here, which is contributing greatly to our offensive. Drive forward, please. Drive everybody forward. Get to Vancouver. Take Vancouver. Call it a day. All you have to do. Do something like that anyway. Just move forward. Take Vancouver. We're going to get to Victoria now. Close enough anyway. Okay, Victoria is just one province away, essentially, until we can break through there. And redoing the front lines kind of helped on the front with Canada. In the west, let's actually move back the 2nd Army here. And just put them in the reserve. Or just, I don't know. Do that. Put them in the reserve. Put them here. And just have them set up in the rear. And then once the Canadians get through, we can just send them in to smash into their lines. I think that might be an idea. It's an idea. I'm not sure if it's a good one, but it's an idea. And Vancouver is still holding out for now. Not for much longer, though, I think. If we can just overwhelm them, that would be good. Win this battle here, do force attack. That would be decisive, I think. And let's get improved armored car. And that's good. It's all good. We are struggling now to advance into Canada, which is... in Eastern Canada, we're going to lose some ground. We captured a while back, but it's whatever. just help out the PSA and the CSA, I mean the Federalist. If the Canadians move forward, that's all the better for us. Please, just advance. We want you to do that. Do it. Just do it. And take back this enemy division. Here, if we can encircle these armies, that could actually favor us immensely. We just got to keep them pinned down. And the Eurasian Union declared war on the Great Caucasian State. How we're doing in Vancouver, we're driving back this division here. Take Victoria or not. They put another division down, unfortunately. And that unit will be driven back. So on the bright side, that is happening. The Third Army is struggling to hold ground. The CSA is not moving at all. They're not budging. They're just not going anywhere. Recon Company 2 is researched. And we have taken the line here. That will let us get into Victoria. If we just take Vancouver, I don't care. Take out Victoria, though. Launch some attacks on that place. Help out those troops there. And what is keeping Canada alive is such an annoying war. Such an annoying war. Canada has taken 371,000 casualties. We have taken 550,000 casualties. The Italians have taken so many casualties. Goodness gracious, we've been just using them as, like, I don't know, just throwing them at everything we see, haven't we? The Polish state has taken a lot of casualties, so has the Kingdom of Hungary, and those countries have taken a lot of casualties in the service of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. The combined syndicates of America are holding on somehow, annoyingly for us, because they will not fall. It's very frustrating. Why can you guys be at war with them? Just peace out. Do that, please. We just cannot break through the Canadian lines here. Let's do this in the focus tree. Submarine warfare. Recon Company 3. And let's redo the lines of the Third Army. Get that done. They're clearly struggling now. And let's go ahead and move in that other army we had in the rear as a reserve group, just in case Canada did break through. Hopefully they have been re-equipped and just got their organization back. Send them to the front, though, with the aim of driving back the battered Canadians. Get to Ottawa, Montreal, Toronto. We need those cities. I want to end this war so badly. I can't move through here because the PSA, who gave us military access, is not at war with the. They're not at war with the. Not at war with New England and the Entente, which is ugh. Why can't Canada just intervene in the war? That's all I can say. Encircle these troops, by the way. Get that done. Just keep driving back the enemy divisions. All we gotta do. 8th Army is also here for some reason. Why did I put them here? Whatever, just advance. Advance forward with 3 armies toward Eastern Canada once more. If we can just get a breakthrough, that's all we need. Smash through this one division here. If you can encircle one group, that would be critical for us. We just need some breakthrough somewhere, and that would be terrific. And it looks like CSA, nothing's changing there at all. Vancouver may soon fall, though. We're getting close to it, I think. Abyssinian Empire annexed the Kingdom of Somalia. And Canada is still holding on somehow. We need to break through. We just need to encircle their lines. It's not that hard. That's the objective. These troops just lose battles. I almost want to just disband this entire international force and just focus on pushing, I don't know. The debuff we get from our oversized army is just, it's killing us. It's so bad. Like, we cannot maintain this huge army. Total mobilization up. We have net factories, 55 divisions. We have to redo the army. We just have to remake the army. I think we should just, I don't know. Can we just, okay, the Great Caucasian State got annexed. Let's just, I don't know. Can we get rid of all these troops down here? Like, the 1st Army is great and all, but it's just, okay, I hit some by accident. That's Officer Corps rolls. That is something I hit. Let's just, I don't know, what can we do? 5th Army. Can we disband you at all? I'm considering it. 24 units. I don't know, that ain't gonna work. They're in foreign territory. Why is Lindley's flowing in now? I am annoyed. What the world is happening? What magic words did I say to have all this international aid? I am confused. Is it because gun production is so bad? We're in a deficit or something? Let me see the deficit here in a moment. Oh yeah, we're getting into a deficit. Okay, maybe that's why they felt compelled to help us. We are still struggling to advance, but now we're doing slightly better. Why is there so much Lindleys? What in the world got into? Okay, this is ridiculous. Whatever. Keep pushing. Breakthrough here. We gotta get an encirclement just accomplished. If we can shatter these Canadian troops in northern Ontario, that will definitely tie the enemy down. Breakthrough here. We have to break through here. Break through here. Nowhere else. We have to break through here, pin down these troops in Thunder Bay, then go straight for Ottawa and Montreal and everywhere else, while also maintaining this encirclement, essentially. So break through here, Northern Ontario, a victory here will be key. Keep pushing forward. Okay, they're going to try and break the encirclement. Send us more troops. Send us more units. And also maybe put another Iberian Federation once. Okay, Hyderabad, send us weapons. Thank you, Hyderabad. And I guess they're doing well enough in India to send us gear. Keep pushing here. Break through the lines. Come on, just break something. Get through somewhere. Break through them. Get through the lines. They're not going to help those encircled divisions. They're trapped. Okay, let's just have the what? Get the 5th Army up here to Canada and have them encircle this army and make sure they just get pinned down for the rest of this whole war. Just all you gotta do. That's not right. Just guard this, and you'll be basically doing that for the entire war. Just destroy those 4 enemy divisions, which is going to be a problem for them because they can't replace those numbers lost too well. And we'll be able to win this. Just break through here, keep the onslaught going, and Jerusalem and friends will have their victory. Here's some weapons from Jabal Shammar, our puppet in Arabia, well, one of our puppets in Arabia. Just break through, smash everything to pieces, and gain ground. And just drive forward and win. We gotta get to Ottawa, Montreal, and Quebec. There's a New England division here to keep regrouping before we can actually advance. It's so frustrating. We need cavalry. The Norwegian Union has capitulated. Doctrines available, do carrier operations. Doesn't matter. Okay, stop regrouping before we can actually advance. This is frustrating. Just crumble. Hyderabad signed a peace conference. Great. Okay, we need to hurry up. Then they signed a peace conference. I imagine they're going to send some troops home. And we still have some encircled troops. And Vancouver, we're not going to break through, aren't we? These units take so long to maneuver. They take so long to get through. And that is annoying. Stop taking so long to get forward. Move forward faster. All these guys got to do is watch this encirclement. Don't go back. Advance immediately. What is this here? I opened some by accident. Oh, that's just, I guess, map modes. Map mode stuff. If we can get a second encirclement here, that'd be good. The Mining of Delhi, we're in a peace conference for that now, apparently. Whatever. Oh my god, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to have to just hit intern like a million times to get the peace conference over with. I don't care. I'm not fighting for India here. I'm fighting to defeat the Entente. And at least that keeps the Dominion of Delhi out of this war. Right? Who was giving some assistance to the Canadians. Break through here, break through here. Get an encirclement. Hit these troops. 4 divisions. Hit that armored group. Advance, please. Advance as fast as possible. Encircle, 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 encircle. Get more troops down here. We need more units. Need more units rapidly. You lot. Push here. Surround those troops. This lot. Keep them pinned down. Move here, actually. Move that direction. Or no. Attack here. They're not going to have any freaking... They're not going to make any progress because they have no organization. Great. Okay, here's organization. We need somebody to just encircle the enemy. Encircle them for like 5 seconds, and we can actually destroy the Canadian military in full force, or we get confronted by some enemy troops we can't stop. Great. Can you guys just get an encirclement? Get an encirclement, win, and hold them down for like 5 seconds so that we can encircle them and ensure... Okay, why does New England always pop out of nowhere the second we're starting to crush the Canadian Army? It's like some magic trick. It gets tiring. At least we're destroying like 5 of their divisions here in northern Ontario. They're going to be gone. And our advance is now stagnating once more. Breakthrough somewhere. Stop wanting to go different directions. Come on. Use force attack. I don't care anymore. End these enemy divisions here in this pocket. Break through that line of Marines. Come on. Break through the Marines. Get us more troops here, please. We need more units on this line. Get the entire 8th Army, who is doing I don't know what. Get them up here. They're just in really spread out positions. Help us out. Push east. And we got to win this war. Somebody canceled a Lend-Lease with us. Oh well. That encirclement's going to be closed very soon. And the Marines are back. Great. Can we just break through here? Please take one state. Take one province. One. And blast through everything you see. I don't care. Just keep them busy. Just keep them busy and destroy anything you run into. Have one infantry division surround these troops and ensure they do not come back after the encirclement. These guys are still holding on here, but they're going to be gone though, because encirclements are brutal like that. And just trap those Canadians in this area here in northern Ontario. Goodness gracious. The CSA line here, in the Second American Civil War in Pennsylvania has become World War I, hasn't it? In terms of territorial changes. That is brutal. And let's just have this artillery unit move here. No, attack them, actually. Keep them occupied. Keep attacking this group. I don't care if we get divisions destroyed. We can replace them or something, or I don't know. Those units are moving back. Don't know what the deal is there. What are you doing? They gotta take the line. Take the line, take the line, take the line, take the line. Take the line, take the line, take the line. Breakthrough, 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 breakthrough. Take Sudbury. Take everything, really. Okay, they're gone. They got encircled hard. And keep that momentum on our side. Canadians cannot replace divisions they lose, probably. Advance into Ottawa now. Break for Ottawa. Race toward Ottawa. And move the entirety of the 5th Army to the lines here in the east and drive forward. That encircled group, I think, will just stay pinned there until the war is over, essentially. I think they will, anyway. I think. Move this unit here and push aggressively as possible to the west, to the east, And once we do this, like I said earlier, I'm hoping Vancouver will just collapse, even though that's easier said than done at this point. The AOG has capitulated. Okay. Just break through. Succeed. Oh my goodness, being routed, really. Hold them back. They got routed by everything? Come on. You're going to lose an encirclement to an enemy now. Great. Keep them pinned down. Why can't these guys hold the line? 3rd Army, get up here. You're encircling them, or try to. I don't care. These lines get so convoluted because these troops get in bad positions. We need encirclements and nothing but encirclements. This is frustrating. I have templates that make me cry. Like, look at this. What do we have in this army? I don't know what we have. I don't even know what these templates are. They exist. They're a thing. They're templates, technically. Breakthrough here. Take this place. I just need encirclements, however big, however small. We need successes in order to win this war. This has just been brutal. This has just been such a slow advance altogether. And it has been just crazy as we try to smash our way through Canada in a war of attrition that sees us suffer, well, sees us lose sometimes just as much as we win. With an army, I'm pretty sure there's like 500,000 divisions, 500,000, several hundred thousands of troops here in this part of Canada, and we cannot manage encirclements sometimes. We have some successes, we have some failures. And I'm going to end part 5 of my Malta playthrough in Kaiserredux here. You can check out Kaiserredux in the video description. The link to the mod is there. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe.